Well, Science Fam, it looks like we've tested out a bunch of metals and non-metals. And by doing that, we're slowly learning about some of their properties. So we did some physical things. We talked about their physical properties like their color, their looks, were they malleable and bendable or brittle and easily breakable. We talked about their conductivity. Could they conduct electricity or not? We also tried to look into their reactivity, some of their chemical properties. Would they react with acid, and would they react with copper 2 chloride? So by doing that and filling out this data, you now have a better understanding after looking at the data of what do metals tend to do and what do nonmetals tend to do. So if you could, continue to answer the questions in the lab and start thinking about what traits do the metals seem to all have, or most of them have. And what traits do the nonmetals seem to have, or at least most of them have? And then from there, we're going to look into the periodic table. Are metals and nonmetals and all that found in certain areas on the periodic table? And then also that final one, crazy silicon. It kind of looked like a metal, but it was brittle like a nonmetal. What is up with that silicon, and where is that located on the periodic table? So, this is hopefully a fun way to start exploring the world of metals and nonmetals. Start thinking about, based off their properties, what are some good uses for metals and what are some good uses for nonmetals? Remember, we use the traits and properties of objects in order to help us. When we build tools, when we build anything that we live in, when we create medicines, the properties are what are useful to us. So thanks for hanging in there, Science Fam. Best of luck with this lab. And don't forget, if you have any questions, reach out in class. Be well.